Hello, Shadowhawk here, finally back up and running after dealing with Hurricane Harvey. I just want to thank everyone who has sent their thoughts and words of goodwill our way. I do appreciate it. However, myself and my family are perfectly okay. If anything, I'd appreciate it if y'all could redirect your thoughts to my partner at crime, TGP, and everyone else who is being affected by Hurricane Irma. TGP himself should be okay, but it will more than likely get pretty messy over there. So since safety is at the forefront of our mind, content here on the channel will still be slow coming, but I'll do my best to pick up the slack in his absence. With that out of the way, let's get to some mega news that came about while I myself was absent. Alright, let's get the least interesting things out of the way first. We have a double charge shot worth of cameos from our favorite blue Maverick Hunter. Recently, Capcom announced that they'll be reviving their 90s combat puzzle game, Puzzle Fighter, for mobile devices later this year. Among the cast is none other than Mega Man X. Could this be the competitive esports mobile game that Capcom hinted at earlier? You decide. Our second cameo comes by way of Dead Rising 4 Frank's Big Package, which is making its merry way to the PlayStation 4 on December 5th. In this holiday package, there is a new mode named Capcom Heroes included, which has Frank dress up as a number of heroes and use their moves. But obviously, the most important one of all, Mega Man X and his X-Buster. This comes alongside many other Mega Man references already present in the game, where Frank can not only gear up as Spacer Zero, but there is an entire suit based on Zero's design and abilities too. Also, Sirbots will always be a thing, of course. It's really excellent to see our man X get so much love lately between these cameos and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which comes out on September 19th of this month. One has to wonder if all this hype around X is merely a coincidence or hints at a bigger plan down the line. Who knows for sure when it comes to Capcom, but we do know our friends at Inti Creates has big plans of their own. In the recent Nintendo Indie Showcase, Inti Creates' next game for the Nintendo Switch was revealed, known as Dragon Marked for Death. It's a 2D side-scrolling action RPG that you can play with up to 3 of your friends either locally or online, with a variety of character classes. The game proves to be lengthy compared to other games in this genre as well, boasting over 30 main quests and lots of side quests. The people working on Dragon Marked for Death include the same developers that brought us Mega Man Zero, ZX, and even 9 and 10. Even the artwork is very reminiscent of the Zero series since it's drawn by the same guy who did the work for the Zero series. But don't take my word for it, take a look at the credits here. That being said, while the game itself looks neat and I'm happy for Inti and all, this game appears to not be entirely Mega Man-esque, so this is likely the last time I'll mention this game unless proven otherwise. Don't forget however that Inti's own Astro Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack just launched on the Nintendo Switch eShop last week, and we've already begun detailing a couple of differences between the Switch and 3DS version. A physical edition is set to launch this fall. While the Mega Man Zero devs are working on Dragon Marked for Death, there is another group that is working to bring us back to the world that Inti Creates and Capcom previously crafted with the fan game aptly named Mega Man 05. Developed by the Chinese fan group Rockman Lab, who brought this to my attention, 05 looks to recapture the feel and look of the official games. And from what I can glean from their first preview video, they're doing a great job already. I'll put a link to the first preview video down in the description below for all of you to see for yourself. Now we have one more tip here. A while ago, AJ from the YouTube channel My Name is Sport emailed me explaining that he was working on an English cover of Rockman X4's opening song. Well, the time has finally come for him and singer Caroline Gordon to show us what they can do, in celebration of X4's 20th anniversary and the Mega Man franchise's 30th anniversary. You can check out the English cover for yourself and My Name is Sport's various other video game and anime English covers via the link in the description below. Feel free to share it around and leave some feedback for them if you like. That wraps it up for today's Mega News Roundup. Well, that's what I would like to say, but something else interesting came up while I was making this video. Right off the heels of everyone's favorite Death Note live action adaptation, and I say that sarcastically, Masai Oka has been talking about another project of his, that being the Mega Man movie that was recently confirmed to be in production at Fox. When asked about the challenges in creating a film adaptation of a video game franchise as opposed to a manga, Oka has the following to say. With manga, there's a lot of character development and it's a serialized story. With a video game, it's about game mechanics. The story might be a little bit lighter. There are definitely challenges with that, but I'm excited because our directors are big fans of the game. With anything animated, a game property, or anything IP, you want to make sure the filmmakers are huge fans because they'll show a respect for the property and understand, at the core, what makes that property great. I don't know where it's going to go yet, but I am excited about Henry Joost and Ariel Schulman. They're both filmmakers and they're really big fans of Mega Man. So hearing that the filmmakers are fans of the Blue Bomber themselves should give some little light of relief to the fans that they may not completely butcher this movie. Then again, Fox has been known for terrible movie adaptations in the past, and executive intervention does exist. So it remains to be seen how this movie will actually turn out in the end. And another. Capcom has just announced what they will be bringing to Tokyo Game Show 2017 through their official TGS website. Specifically, it's been announced that they will be holding a special 30th anniversary panel for our favorite Blue Bomber. I'm going to read the official details now as translated by Jimatsu, and apologies in advance if I screw up these Japanese names. 1420 to 1505, Mega Man's 30th anniversary is almost here. Stage. In December, the Mega Man series will reach its 30th anniversary. As we look towards the nearly here memorial year, we will look back on the Mega Man titles released so far and deliver the latest 30th anniversary celebration information, featuring Kazuhiro Tsuchiya, producer, and guests America Zaragani, Choco Ekata, and Ayana. Immediately thereafter, there will also be a 10-minute Mega Man Studio Talk, and both of these events will be live streamed on Nico Nico. So there you go, a pretty important looking panel for Mega Man this year. I would advise, however, that we keep our expectations low when it comes to anything new coming out of it, since this is mainly celebrating the 30th anniversary. But who knows? We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Alright, that's truly the end of this news roundup. Once again, all relevant links for the topics discussed today will be in the video description. But what do you think of what we talked about today? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and for more Mega Man-esque news and coverage, stay tuned to Shadowrock ZX. Until next time, rock on!